we're ready for tag team action here today on USWA Championship Wrestling. One fall, 10 minutes in time. First introducing at a combined weight, 391 pounds, out of Morristown, New Jersey, Tony Myers, and his partner out of Memphis, Tennessee, Ken Raper. Their opponents today coming in at a combined weight of 473 pounds. They are the USWA Tag Team Champions, Tommy Wildfire Rich and Dangerous Doug Gilbert. Rich and Gilbert, Bill Rush is the official referee, and we are ready for action on our opening over to Lance Russell.
Okay, Corey, we are in fact ready for it. We've got Rich and Gilbert going against Raper and a young fella, Tony Myers, who will be making his first appearance in here that I'm familiar with. Corey, I don't know whether you've seen Tony Myers or not. I haven't seen him before. How about the bell?
Seen him a time or two here on USWA Wrestling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doug Gilbert opening up for the tag team champions. And that tag situation is kind of an interesting deal as we ended up with Doug and Tommy Rich winning. Whoa, took him right down with that hard DDT, and he popped him right off that side hip and drove him down hard. They won the title from Armstrong and Smothers, and they've had challenges from the Rock and Roll Express. Of course, Armstrong and Smothers want a rematch. PG-13, we've got an interesting situation we're going to be talking about a little bit later on that involves PG and Rich and Gilbert. And we remember very well, within the last year, one of the most rugged of all of the rugged tag matches was when PG-13 and Rich and Gilbert were going at it.
Got that right.
To talk about.
Whoa, little make-a-wish for Tony Myers. I don't know if it's the wish you wanted, though, for Tommy Rich and Doug Gilbert, the USWA Tag Champions. Gilbert drags over Myers over in that corner. Uh-oh, there'll be a little trouble for Mr. Myers. Rams that leg into the ring post land.
Mentioning tag team action, we've got a round-robin tournament that's going to provide a challenger for the WWF title holders, the Smoking Guns, and we'll have more about that later on. Gilbert drops down with that knee right on the inner thigh of Tony Myers, wrapping him up into a figure four. Could be it right here and now. Myers caught in one that can really put some stress and strain on you. At count of 1, 2, and he gets the shoulder up.
Just barely he does. Tony Myers has been unsuccessful and then get an attack on his partner, Ken Raper. It's been all Myers against the tag team champions, and sooner or later it's going to bring a big wear and tear on Mr. Myers in there. Look at Rich dropping down on that leg.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. They say that, you know, a young wrestler starting out, it's a learning experience. And that's a tough lesson to learn when you get in there with a couple of veterans like Gilbert and Rich, and you're facing it. He can't get a tag out. They won't let him loose, and that's going to be it. He gives it up on the figure four, second time around. And so the winners are going to be Tommy Rich and Doug Gilbert as they successfully take Raper and Myers, and Raper never officially got in.
Never got in, and Doug's holding on to that figure four headlock. Tell you what we better do. Maybe we can get him to break that thing. Let's take a break.
While we take a break, we'll see if we can get him to break that figure four leg lock. Be back in a moment.